going forward in our South African racing, I think we're on the right track, because since Mary Oppenheimer and Daughters, which is Mod, you'll hear it as Mod, but Mary Slack, took over racing here in Johannesburg on the Halfveld. They put the ball on the right track, because racing was for many a century, was run by, well, basically we call it the white elitists. What is horse racing? For millionaires that were sitting on the upper echelon of our horse racing, running our horse racing. And I think they got left behind when democracy came to South Africa. I think that was the time when we should have really put a full effort into taking it to the masses, taking it to the townships, taking it to the black community, which I don't believe they put enough effort into that. So they were still sort of walking around thinking that racing will look after itself. It's people always play racing, but little did they know that the population was dwindling from our white population, and we were a rainbow nation, or we still are a rainbow nation. And I don't think they had the management or the people that were running the show. I don't think they had the drive or the dynamic personality to be able to do that. With Fundi in charge now, CEO, alongside the racing manager, Colin Gordon, I think they really go hand in hand. Colin's teaching Fundi about horse racing, and Fundi is basically teaching Colin about the business side of horse racing. Fundi has made great strides, and her team have made great strides with getting our horse racing on the South African broadcasting, SABC television, which is the national broadcaster. That's free TV. Where everything else, Channel 240, our racing channel, is all on the DSTV bouquet. So people in the townships or people in the poorer side of life, unfortunately, haven't got satellite TV. So they are now been opened to this opportunity of, hold on, there might be a career for them in horse racing. There could be a farrier, there could be a groom, there could be a trainer, there could be a handicapper. There is a life in the horse racing industry for them. And I think that is, for me, I think that is just absolutely fantastic, because that's what we need in this country. We need to start building bridges all the time. Racing, I said it before, will always survive. Racing will survive no matter where you are, because it only takes 2 horses and 2 jockeys basically, and 2 saddles to race a horse. It's your horse runs faster than mine. No, I think my horse runs faster than yours. That's what horse racing is all about. But for horse racing to be kept going in this country at a very high level, and to basically compete on the world stage, we can never do it without the masses in our country. And the sooner we bring them into our game and make them realize what an exciting sport and industry horse racing is, from a breeder's perspective, from a racing perspective, from an administrator's perspective, whichever field in horse racing it is, I think that's vitally important. So I doff my cap to Fundi and her team for putting the basics in place very, very quickly. It's no use, because all we've heard for 20 years under the previous people that were running our show, all we ever heard was promises. Yes, we're on it. Yes, we're on it. Yes, we're going to do it. Yes, it's happening. And it was just kept at arm's length all the time. I really believe now that people are shutting up and doing what needs to be done for our horse racing industry. Yeah, so very proud of them, and I think that all the participants in our horse racing game need to get behind her and behind the company, and support them fully. So I think that's the future is in bright hands, no doubt about that.